Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Sogdian Saga. For once, I'm in a good mood. Originally, I was supposed to record the day prior, but I stood up all night. But I don't want to be, waking up and do this recording while I feel a bit, punchy and make some pretty foolish decisions, which I would regret later. You don't want to end up like Devashta, you know, the guy who was basically, the biggest mass murderer that ever lived. Basically. Anyways, speaking of, well, I was about to say murder. Well, we're not going to murder anybody at this time because, I did some thinking of what our next move should be. We know that the Byzantine Empire is currently in a civil war against the rebels that want to increase council power, and also a Cretan war. Um, yeah, from Crete wants to get something off of them. And when I look at the rebels, which obviously I'll know them, even though it's not about the throne or whatnot, that's just irrelevant. But no defensive pact, willing to gamble on it because I thought about, well, we gotta connect the lands. I gotta, connect through here and then connect through there. So that would mean, yeah, it should work. As long as it's connected by sea zone, it should be fine without, the country breaking apart. We don't want to have Yugoslavia go independent again. You know what happened the last time. And we all know that the Benedictine Dorothea II, the Lionheart of Bosnia, is not only the Benedictine of Bosnia, but also Croatia and Serbia. So I would like to say Pozdravi for all the Bosnian, Croatian, Serbian, Montenegrin viewers out there that I know that language very well. Pozdrav. But now I would also like to say Salom to those in Sogdia, or at least particularly in that area over there in Tajikistan, because I actually got a viewer that came from Tajikistan. So if you're watching this, Salom. That's, greetings in Tajik. I do not know greetings in either Sogdian or Yagnobi. If anybody knows what it is, well, feel free to ask me or to tell me how do you say greetings in either of those languages? Either the Old Sogdian or the Yagnobi, which is a descendant of the said language. Anyways, now I'm still Empress Chat the Mary, 49 years old, member of the Hermetic Society, and recently wrote the Magnum Opus. And just recently, I have invented the handgun. So that ups the personal combat skill way high. But it can only be used by those who are a member of the society or have a high learning skill. But as we look at that line of succession, well, he ain't going to be using that anytime soon once he takes the throne. But his grandson, Jemshid, since he's going for learning education, I hope he'll get smart enough for that young man to use a handgun. I highly doubt it unless, well, that's at his behest if he wishes to go to the academy or not. For further advanced education, if he manages to become a polymath and whatnot. Mind you, before I joined the Hermetic Society, I used to be a member of the Immortals. It's kind of too bad that the Grandmaster Immortals has still not allowed to have women back. So, because I would have loved to leave the society and go back to do the service of Ormaz like I used to. But oh well. So we know our future plan. Fight against the Byzantine rebels to take the Duchy of Thessalonika, which would soon become the Satrapy of Thessalonika, in order to, get closer to, have the lands connected, where we'll fight rebels there, and then we'll fight one more time by taking, Laknidos, also known as, Ohrid, in North Macedonia today. Oh. So the Bosnians are trying to expand up there, while we will expand down in that part of, Macedonia. So I have what it takes. In fact, position yourselves here. Well, just be on your way there, just to get a head start. Thessalonika. Thessalonika. Here it is. But you gotta do it quickly. Just get the holdings fast, and you shall have the objective. And they'll be more than willing to surrender, unless, well, well, you know what we mean. But be careful, because the loyalists are also hostile to us. So do bring everybody here. And that includes Georgia too. We'll bring them by ship, you know, just to be safe from there. That should do. Let's get this show on the road. Also, already suggested a patrol before I even hit record. So, grandson, Chahapak, and, Chat. Well, they're both attractive. Don't think so, but I honestly think, you know, shooting jam should get her, but not, you know, is it possible that we can, well, break that sort of thing? I know she's a Sogdian, but so it's easier to list. Her name was Chat. Or just say, nope, not possible. Just hang on, just adjust it right. Do it in order. Nope, once it's patrol be locked. Unless you gotta go to it yourself and just say, hey, oh, okay, break patrol. Sorry about this. If you didn't like that, here, have some wine. You can say you're forgiven. Anyways, Jam should be the one. I mean, he's gonna be there once Skander takes throne. Rather have him, you know, patrol to her. Because, you know, attractive too. There you are. See, always forgiven. Plus, prestige effects, just matters anyhow. So it's like, it should be with this boy because, you know, second in line. Yeah, that was just a slight mistake that we corrected. Of course, you know, still observing the sky. Just also read it. You know what? Make it extraordinary effort. I got a lot of money. And I've become ambitious on that. Hindu uprising in Telugu lands. I actually recognize that area. Good numbers. Fortunately, the best room's over there. And put me over there in case if we encounter them, you know, want to use the handgun in action. Oh, looks like we may get our wish after all. We want to split the forces. Sit here. Let them beat each other up. We got reinforcements in case if things go. Vassals is here. Yeah, we got the mountains. You know, it's all cavalry, so it doesn't matter. But what does matter is that they crossed the river recently. Not to mention my handgun devastates their morale. Oh, hell. No, damn it. This army. We don't have the center. Hi. Oh, Karush is here. Good. Anybody who's unassigned, get to there fast. Go save them. And take their place. We'll probably be right with you. Not good. Send it in. We're bringing everybody over here. But hey, at least we're fighting against the rebel army, so that would be a big difference in war score. Okay. Now, scram. Don't make me come over there. Remember your objective. Wait for that movement to be locked and we're gonna come in. Coming in now. We're the difference makers here. Where's he from? Oh yeah, the former King of Croatia, right? Yes. He's still trying to make a bill. He's gonna get his. Barely enough supplies for all of us here. What do you mean, barely? Stick around. We'll get to Thessalonika soon enough. Not to mention that's one of their Orthodox holy sites, this area here. So that would definitely hurt their moral authority, as it's bad enough already. Oh, you did it. You have taken a part of Istria and Trania. That used to be Canona here. Or the Satrapies of it. Oh, but what's your dutiful cleric and your gluttonous. Well, there's always going to be room for improvement once you inherit that throne. Stop. That's 2 down. Hindu revolt finished. Now we got Thessalonika. Okay. Now, who wants Thessalonika? That is the question. I'm sure there are plenty of Greek Zoroastrians around. I mean, it is part of Greece. I just assumed there are Greek Zoroastrians here. Yep, quite a few. Commander Georgian revolt. Is there a way it can get... Well, it's temporary, so... Members of the council, we can't invite them, but we can land them. Yeah, the Mobile of Antioch will do. Oh, we can create this kingdom too, and since it's part of Bosnia now. And we know that Slovenia was technically part of Yugoslavia back a ways there, but why so small of a kingdom? What happened? That's all of it? Those German bastards. Well, Carinthia is now part of Bosnia. The Shahdoms of Carinthia. Now she is the beneficent of Carinthia too. Anyways, yeah. It's gonna be this man here. Slowborn is to run Thessalonika. Which, I was about to say, who's the owner of that? I mean, we'll have to usurp it, but these counties will give. So he'll be the Mazelban for now, instead of a satrap there, or exit if you will, if you want to be using the Sogdian language again. No need for vice royalties. Not at this time. It's not like we have ambitions to create the Shadow of Greece. Alright, got what we wanted. And that makes us one closer towards Bosnia. Get back over there. Truly revolutionary paper on the mind of Ahura Mazda. The mana of Ahura Mazda. Got it. Yeah, defensive pact. It's going to restrict our movement once again. Yeah, what is... heretics are allowed again? And that's the only law change. Until I see that they allow women, I will leave the Hermetic Society immediately and join back the Immortals. In fact, the better question is, what will happen to me as Empress? That's what I want to know. I see a storm. I can almost hear it. Or it is actually raining. But I still see a thunderstorm. Damnation! This is clearly a bad omen. Oh, by the way, who's the man? You're the man. Oh, that's not what I mean, but you are us the bud. Because, you know, you're very good at it, but clearly there's someone better. And the reason for that is I'm going to make him commander. I'm going to make him start fighting against these raiders. I got nothing against them, it's just time for you to prove yourself. Where is that man? My heir. Skanda. Maybe low skilled, but damn it. You're gonna be the man here. Man up. You're gonna defend Sogdia from raiders. I got nothing against him. It's just, he's got good combat skill. Because, you know, hopefully he'll defeat someone who likes them. Gonna hold the digestion quickly. Here we go. Of course, because you're an Nestorian. Okay, whoever's not in the revolt. Thought this. Huh. Just say that my faith is renewed for now. Oh, blast, who got you? Oh, you got two lovers. Oh dear. This is what happens when you're not married and this happens. Oh, and then the father wanted nothing to do with it. Let's celebrate the glory of our Maz. Did you pick up anything, fat boy? I don't know why I said fat boy, but then again, assigning him a commander makes him increase his combat skill a bit more. No, he's just as he's a better fighter than father is. I mean, he is physically fit and not fat, despite gluttonous. I mean, he may go fat one day. Oh dear. Hopefully it's just dysentery and she'll recover. Hate to lose that investment. Turning your position. Actually, what's going on up north? We haven't looked that up in a long time. Because it's been a long time since we intervened into areas or go on an expedition with these Mongol invasions, which seems like it's been going on forever. As old Temujin lost his face and it's infected. Because it feels like this invasion of Khmer has been going on forever. But anyways, it's part of defending against. Bryansk. Against Meria. They're not doing well. We should intervene. Not to mention there is another holy war that's just started recently, so yeah, we got something for them. It's about time that we start intervening in the old Russian Moldavian territories again. Of course, you got a long way over there, so. Why don't we just send a force on Constantinople, you know? These local levies won't, you know, complain about it, so... Yeah. But I don't want to be in command of this. Where is Excandadea? I will provide you with ships as well on your way. 5,000 is good enough, because Trinigov, though a tribal kingdom... It's Trinigov that started it, right? Who was it again? No, it's Briansk. A tribal vassal of Trinigov. We know where you're headed. Want nothing to do with this conflict. I'm not trying to get him killed. Let's just try to besiege his holdings and try to slow them down so they don't get the objective. Alright, you're all here. Should be easy to break down. These are tribal holdings. Found a view. Now I'm 49 again. 4 score just turned around. Up on the military organization. Let's see, we're going up there to fight them. Still losing the war. A few holdings would do, but it ain't enough. If you want to win this war, well then we gotta beat the main army and stop them from occupying all the holdings. Why on earth would I want to tell my religious head of how much of a coward he is? Let's do it! I mean, they're just gonna think he is, but that ain't gonna hurt his diplomacy. Oh, they beat us to it. The combined forces. Iskander will fight against the little ones. Hopefully, we're going to pick up a leadership trait along the way. There's the enemy. Defeat Bryansk. Oh, here's more. This may be a bad idea. Also, hang on. What is the matter with... Reorganize this unit. Auto-balance it. Because that looked very poor in my book. Scanners should be the man of this flank, but... I don't know if that's a good idea of what I just did. Well, I'm looking for all forces here. Well, Nipak gets the crap troops, but they got high morale. It's kind of too late to make any fusses of it now. I've never done that in the history of me playing Crusader Kings. Auto-balanced the army. Even if it's beleaguered, everything is fine. He became craven and he's stressed. So pretty much you just want to be a physician. You're not a fighter. Despite the fact that I'm your mother and I say so. If you don't like it, then you don't like it. I used to say that a lot in my other videos. He himself wants to marry a Sogdian. Go ahead. It's a natural death. Where are those bastards? Somebody finished up stage 4 of the Wonder of a World. That ain't me. I mean, I haven't made any investments, so it must be at the Muslim Halicarnassus then. Why haven't we got that yet? Duchy of Sardinia. Oh, they want a religious uprising and they themselves have become independent as a result of it. Oh, there they are. Come on, Excander. Get rid of your cowardice. Fear what makes you strong. You gotta confront that fear. Bosnian Holy War for Bosnia against the Vegetarian Revolt. Be a man, Excander. You see? Jamshid is more of a man than you are. Suspected coward. Awful lot of cowards lately, and I don't like that. I'll tell you who's not a coward. Dorothea, a Lionheart. It's the reason. It's the main reason. Here we go again. We gotta get that ruler. Okay, who's got organizer or something similar along those lines? You. Wisdom of the Great Academy. You gotta catch up. They're not the best commanders of the world, but I could sure as heck get them. Oh, Skanda. Killed by Bishop Ingvar Vesk, a Russian, who's a member of the Ring of Honor. That's their fighters guild over there. The Fighting Bishop. Well, Jamshid, I told you, you are the man now. Like it or not, huh? But I'm not going to put you under command until you have at least impregnated your wife, and then you'll have a great-grandchild of mine. During the Battle of Norfolk, the enemy quartered my commander CK2, who cut down several good men before taking a mighty blow of an axe to his head. Oh. Yeah, I shall avenge you, my dear son. I never wanted him killed. I was hoping that we'll make a man out of him, but it was not to be. So we're bitter rivals now. So that does it. I'm going back to the front line. We'll avenge my son for this. Unless you guys can capture him, then vengeance will be mine. Back to the front I go. Well, I'm going to start antagonizing you right now. I'm tired of antagonizing the Greco-Croatian. Your ass is mine. Can't assassinate you, but I gotta antagonize you to get you to fight me. He doesn't know that I have a secret weapon that I've invented as a reason. Talking about the handgun, of course. Just rest up a bit. Get the morale back up. Go up. Is he out commanding troops again, I'm wondering? No, he's not. He's not in any army right now. Yeah, no longer Astad, because I noticed he was way too old for this job. But I'll tell you who's not too old. The mayor. Lies do hurt people, but truth, I think I can handle the truth. Truth shall set me free. That's good. You'll become more closely to a true Zoroastrian again, because we are against falsehood. Because you gotta stay true to Asha. No Zoroastrian likes to lie. Nobody does that. Lying is terrible. And I know there are certain countries in this world that they prefer to use lies and deceit to make them feel about themselves. Perhaps make them feel a little bit strong. But no. That they would have a terrible consequence at the end of their life. Think of it. I'll spread the most foul rumors about him. About how he killed my son in the most barbaric manner that would make the Russians feel... I don't know. Russians are split between Catholics and Zoroastrians. It's a really, really messy region that we hardly ever get involved here. And I believe I did this to the Moldon Moldon. Take their capital of Bryansk. That's the way to get the war score up. Mission failed. Because clearly my mind is elsewhere. Yeah, mind you, this is not a retinue. This is just forces of Constantinople. So many wars we can intervene. We should bring up that retinue. Again. Hopeless. Have all the bastards you want. I ain't gonna get you married. You done disrespected yourself. Kingdom of Hanem? Even expanding to there. Who owns Hanem? Egypt. Okay. You'll get yours. Shadow of Hanem. I gained the Shadow of Hanem. This is not what I expected. I guess I was wrong about the vision. Better idea. Viceroy of Hanem. If he dies, then the realm splits. And then probably give it independence because I never really wanted to go that far. As far as... Plus, another way to lower the threat. Koreans can handle it. And how goes the blasted invasion of Kumania war? You're winning. You actually told your cons to... Come on, get up and move on, and whatnot. While we nearly spent our forces. Maybe we should bring up that 10,000 strong retinue over here. I mean, not to intervene yet, but for future reference. So we could send more ships over there and be committed to more of these foreign wars. Especially wars that Jamshid may get involved. We took Briansk and we're getting out of here. Going home. Have you impregnated your wife yet? So slightly lowered sex appeal. It's like, yes, she maybe rejects seduction attempts, but no, she's a suspected coward for the next 3 years. Well, it's probably due to her slothfulness. Husband's got cancer. My Telkarian husband. There you go. The High Chief has won. Highly doubted. Perhaps I should keep doing this whole, intervening into foreign wars. I mean, anything else? I mean, don't mind the Mongol stuff. We know Chernigov has been a menace as of late in trying to drive out the Russian Zoroastrians. And you're winning this one too. And who's your enemy? Very small, insignificant. So that's nothing. Estonia, how you doing? One wants a claim on his county and another's conquest. Anything I could do to help? Catholics, of course. But how long has this been ongoing? And how many are there? They're already landed there. Just this once. Bring up the Bosnian army. The Armia. And head to the Baltic. It's a long way around for you to try to stop them. Plus it's something for them to do. Cut a mast out of bolt. Somebody's got to take care of that. Hey, who's the... Still busy all these wars, and you know how we want to, go over there, but not yet. Bosnia is taking care of that piece of business. You're now recruiting spies in addition of heretics, but no women yet. Not much left of Manichaean. No wonder. All that war reparation. Aha, I understand. Well, I guess Estonia is the main focus for now. I mean, Bosnia is doing all right. Just be on standby. There they are. So Bosnia did complete their objective. Satrapia Vidin. Now I ask again. Have you... Oh wait, excuse me. Pregnant your wife yet? Because I'm getting impatient. Because we never know, I may drop dead soon. Well, actually, no. I may live up to my 60s because I have good health because I'm brawny. And military education. And a few other things. Yeah, I still got my issues. That was pneumonia for the 3-year-old. Huh. Seems my attempt to antagonize the bishop had some unsavory aspect to my mind of the victim. Appears to be a lot more stressed after being subjected to vile rumors that spread about him. What a pleasant surprise. Anybody want to kill him now? He killed my son. For once, they're coming with me. Because we're both holy warriors. Chet and Dorothea, as she is a member of the Immortals. Marty be coming too. Seems they haven't moved anywhere. My industry is finally starting to bear fruits. Many in Bishop's circle, friends and family, started to understand just how inseparable that man is. Yeah, he's being hated. Stack wiped. Get back to there. Okay, they're bringing a vessel. They'll have it taken care of soon. Okay, they dropped it. Just all fighting Mongols for now. What do they call it? Is that the area they're referring to? Yes. Find that claimant. Him. Oh, he's excommunicated. Thought it would be easy to kill, but no. Don't want to erase the ingredients. From Andhra Pradesh. Sure. More Hindu uprisings. A lot going on. Been giving all the bastard children land. But too bad our bastards won't get the bloodlines. No. Because they don't allow it, because it came from somebody else. Like that man. Like how he based his capital in Naxos. Wrong guy again. Still nothing from you two. I should switch to a different focus. Up towards rulership because I need to up that domain size a little. You've done enough learning to last you a lifetime since you're way up there. $70,000 strong combined if you were to count the potential vassal-allied troops. Inherited Shahdoms of Telangana. Good. Because I never really wanted Telangana. So. Here. You have the Shahdoms of Telangana. And subsequently give you independence. It'll help lower the threat. Again, never gave him the Viceroy to Maharashtra. Earned it because of Great Holy War. Took me a while to remember, since you've been doing this series for so long. Well, if these Hindus, according to Mazdas, but I mean, the Hindus are down there somewhere. No, up there. Oh hey, we're bordered with the eastern edge of the map, which means if we wanted it to, we can invade. As long as we haven't raised any levies. And also has to be stable, the golden age and whatnot. Here we go again. Crusaders are at it again. And I'm very certain they will back out of that. From all corners of the Zoroastrian world. Even newly independent Telangana. Almost there. Huh. We offered from the Herbad of Hastinapura. Yeah, I remember that place. Hastinapura. That was the capital of that kingdom during the time of the Mahabharata, that ancient Indian epic. Yes, I still remember India. It's never left my interest ever since I got into this series. Still learning about Indian history in addition parts of Iranian history, some of which I already know about this, but some of that. But not too much on the Tokharian front. Even though people would tell you that Tokharians are, it says they're Iranian culture, but they may or may not be part of that. Like they may be just distinct from all the other Indo-Europeans. I even once tinkered a possibility of, I mean, if I were to try to think of a first series for the upcoming, I wouldn't want to risk it. Because, you know, just let it be a, I don't know what's the appropriate word for it. You know about me using big words. Both of you aren't chaste. And I can understand. Is it because the sex appeal is what makes you not want to better? I mean, I'm not gonna make Jamshid the commander until he at least has either a daughter or a son. I mean, we do agnatic cognatic around here, so it's okay. It ain't happening. Probably should give these heretics what they want. It helps lower the threat a bit more so we can declare war against whoever we want. That's what I'm trying to do. Like, if we were to expand somewhere, I mean, connecting this is one thing, and Anatolia on the other. And since we have a Greek Zoroastrians now, maybe there is a possibility we could just go down and take Greece and become Zoroastrian Greece. Shahdom of Greece. Now it's time for the grand debate, ladies and gentlemen. Let me take a drink to that. Jamshid Red Cheeks? Who called him that? That kind of nickname is usually reserved for people of the Warrior Lodge. Strange. You don't see red... Well, there's slightly bit of red cheeks on him. Maybe it's because he lost an argument and he got humiliated by his rival, we assume. I was about to... Look, let's have a private conversation. Look, we're gonna get along better. I need you to get good with my son. Or get good. Too bad. Maybe a little bit of wine would, persuade it. $12.36, so... It begins this June, which I highly doubt it, Because on the other side, well, it's a huge contrast. So, let the debate commence. When is our Great Holy War coming? In 2 years' time. While debating the nature of the inner and outer cosmos, I have a sudden impulse that a comedic story once told me by a stable hand would underline my point perfectly. Even if it doesn't, laughter might win me just as many allies. Once upon a time, a servant of mine was shoveling horse dung. There's a chance the joke does land, but if I do, I might charm everyone's beards off. I stand before the room in complete silence for a minute before asking again. Get it? Someone accidentally drops the pin they used to illustrate the theory of dancing angels as well. The light ding is as loud as the bells in my ears. I can't overshow my face to those people again. No, I'm shy. I guess we're letting the Brahmas and the Hindus win. Scholars Foundation and Nakshab. We should start focusing in on Constantinople. Even though it already has regimental grounds and a merchant harbor, so why don't we make it a bit more prominent? But nonetheless, I've been declared the winner of the grand debate, showing that no one as knowledgeable as me or has the ability to put forth arguments quite like me. The sweetest of all sounds is praise. And inventing handguns. Very well. Again, don't expect a crusade to occur. Okay, somebody took care of the Hindus finally. What about Karmasta? Whose jurisdiction do yours is? Khorasan. They're going to be on their way to take care of that. This Bedouin knight gave me 9 gold. That is it. Just 9 gold. A modest sum to fight against the infidels. May Zoroaster be with you. How generous. Even though, based on these standards, the amount of money we have, 9 gold is chump change. That's what we say back in the, not in the Sogdian days. I'm referring to, here in real life from where I come from in the United States of America, where I live in real life. Max the castle infrastructure. Okay, you won. Here's your land. Just surrender. Okay, you got it. You get a big chunk of this land, which is not really part of the Persian Empire to begin with. So how much did that go down? 37. Good. Any more wars to intervene? Since that time is quite past? Pannonian Holy Wolf. Oh yeah, we got one. Those guys up north. You can trek yourselves there. As a start. They're a weak nation, as they got other problems. Alright, Red Cheeks, have you? Maybe it'll happen once both of the sex field things have wore off. You don't got any lovers, do you? You will get that ambition. You just wait till the day I die. Which I'm trying to hasten it. They got the message. Better hurry. The Bosnian forces will go down to the Slovak front, while the retinue will hunt down the enemy armies, wherever it may be. Zand will lead armies in the middle of Chernigov territory. Chernigovian? What is their nationality? There they are. They're moving back. Oh, great famine, so the value of the Silk Road has been reduced. Ah, killed one, and we killed the peasant revolt. Alright, there they are. Just bring me the very best. Killed their entire army. But can you guys liberate your territory? I don't think it's enough. Okay, we'll go up there and liberate the said territories. Again, it's a weak feudal country, so it shouldn't be too hard. Matter of fact, if you're gonna get married, at least marry somebody metro. No. Jamshed's the important one. Oh, that. Oh, okay, I thought she was pregnant because I saw the in hiding symbol. That means she's gone in seclusion to pregnancy. Nope, she went to the Great Academy, which is ran by Kurds. It's alright. Whether if she comes back speaking Kurdish or not, then it doesn't matter. Children will be born Sogdian still. And I'm sure when she comes back from her advanced education, finally you'll get to have children. But to be fair, maybe the reason why they haven't really rushed on it is because of his learning education. No. Learning education's not high enough where it lowers the fertility. Despite the fact that these are an attractive couple, these two. So take your time. And I hope these college boys over there don't look at her, you know, in a more lustfully way. Yeah, I said college boys. You don't know what they do over there. I was about to say, where's my retinue? There they are. Oh, no. This is territorial. Just this once. Who's the successor? Oh, not a foreigner. Non-Iranian. There you go. War score up. Oh my My goodness. A holy warrior, aggressive leader, and battlefield terrain master. I ought to make you commander right now. You will be leading this army, in case there's any retaliation. Also, what? Oh, they still allow heretics in the order, but no women. And now they recruit scholars. Hey, Jamshid, you're a scholar, you have a learning education, you can join if you wish to. Of course, you would still have to have a war focus on in order to join. Here comes the holy warrior. Okay. Did some little bit of thinking. I mean, sure, the threats level's gonna keep going down. Crusade's been called off, and I'm sure they'll switch targets soon. But be ready, because a great holy war is coming. If I was to take a guess at where they're gonna do it, it's probably gonna be India again. Or somewhere a bit more, you know, North Africa. That might be likely. Africa, Greece, Anatolia, India, especially against Shura. Or even further down south towards Karnat or Tamilakam. Wherever it may be. Still shaking my head. We got to conclude these hostilities. Oh, you took it back, did you? Yes, you did. But that ups the threat level slightly. We've got our broken prisoners. I see where you're going. One more big defeat and that should be over. What? Coin artwork stolen. By him. You desperate man, you. And I recall he stole something from me too, from over there. Or was that some other ruler, because somewhere in the region, up at Zetsu, that's where thieves come from when they come after my artifacts. Yep, there's thugs and muggers and creeps out at night. Watch out for that. Walden Sands Swedish Liberator. Now it's Mongol invasion of Finland. And you are defending against. Because of the defensive pact. %100% war score. Let's get back home. Oh, actually, you just both march here. Forget about the ships. Now let there be peace. Until the Movadan Moabad declares a Great Holy War. And in case if that were to happen, we gotta get the other thing up. No Nestorians or Buddhists allowed. Keep the morale up. Just in time. And yes, this is the area we wanted. It may seem out of place, like I didn't think that would be Chernigov. Instead of India, instead of Africa, instead of Greece, we're going to Chernigov. So yes, the great Movadan Moaban Wopuyan has declared a great holy war against King Alek of Chernigov and the Catholic infidels in the kingdom of Chernigov. All true Zoroastrian men are called to arms against the deniers of Ahura Mazda. The Magi will cleanse their churches in healing flames. For Zerva, you will finally get your comeuppance. But of course, when referring to Chernigov, that's pretty big land. That would be a great gain. I mean, of course, I wouldn't want to control it as part of the Persian Empire because it's too far separated. But we can create a new Zoroastrian Chernigov. He also holds Nenetsia. So that's a bit of that up there. So he's about to lose his majority of holdings up there. And we can create... plus this is all tribal land. Very little feudal up there. So finally we will defeat these tribesmen and whoever joins. What a great suggestion you made. That's all I gotta say to you. I know I did not join the last time in a great holy war, but now, well, here's my chance at redemption. Sorta. Although I'm not a very virtuous person. Not by any stretch of the imagination, but I am zealous. I may be zealous to the Zoroastrian faith, but I'm not virtuous, so to speak. You haven't been tutored yet, have you not? And one more thing. You allow heretics and scholars, but no women. Well, I guess this is going to be my last big war, which will be coming up in the next episode. So, we're going to cut this short here, right now, because we want to take up this bit of time to say that, well, I guess we know what's next. Great Holy War to finally defeat the Russian Catholics up there, which had been a thorn on the side of the Russian Zoroastrians. Yeah, mostly Russia, because I forgot there were still some Estonians and Finnish, if any. Mongols, too, and whatnot. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot more Catholics who'll fight against them, whether it be from... Well, actually, it's way too much of a mess right now. And they're all too busy with their little problems, so that'll keep them off their back. We never know if the British Empire may intervene. Oh, did I get this right? Visigothic, an Iberian ruling, an Anglo-Saxon. Yeah. Inherited. Different house. No. Old house, new house. Who was his mother? Ah, probably changed the culture due to mother or guardian speak a different language and culture. So, Chernigov will be for the next episode. And at least these little formed adventures that we did. But unfortunately, we lost Skanda. But Jemshid, I may have to bring you up as commander just to get you that little trait for you. You may not have the skill, but hey, at least you'll have some notability coming out of it. And we hope that your beautiful wife, who has the same name as mine, comes out okay with her education and her Confucian ways, if she even stays that way, because knowing that in that great academy you would go for one philosophy and then like, no, I like this Hindu one better. Whatnot. But nonetheless, great holy war for Chernigov, and we hope the Qing Empire gets over its great famine, but failed to realize they have an expansionist policy. And if they were going to expand somewhere, it'll probably be against the Mongol Empire, and hopefully not us. Not ready for that. So, tune in next time, ladies and gentlemen. We're off to a new front in Chernigov, which unfortunately, unlike many other fronts that we faced in the past, which tended to be feudal, this is all tribal. So we'll largely be fighting in areas where it has a bunch of long houses and a few temples there. Largely Catholic, and they're morally bankrupt. Morally bankrupt. So we hope you tune into the next episode. Until then, so long for now, and may Zerban be with you. Always.